Gusty conditions expected today as well. More about that coming for you in just a moment.
Testimony in the Josie Dykeman trial is set to begin this morning. Up next, I'll have all the case details.
Right now, this morning, King Charles set to address Congress. We'll tell you what day 2 of the royal visit holds. Plus, a billionaire versus billionaire battle now in front of a jury. What Elon Musk is accusing OpenAI of, coming up.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now this morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Alexandra Carter on this Tuesday, April 28th. It is 6 a.m. Good morning. Thank you for waking up with us. We'll start by getting a check on our weather for the day with meteorologist Art Jarrett. It's cold in here. I can't remember what it feels like outside, Art, but you'll tell us.
Right now it feels like it's, you go into La Crosse right now, it's 47 degrees outside. It feels like it's 41 degrees out there right now. Holding on to Eau Claire, 44 degrees. Feels like 38 degrees out there on your skin. You know, all the way into Winona, you're looking at 46 degrees. Feels like 41 degrees out there with increasing clouds, or I should say right now, holding on to this early morning with mostly cloudy conditions. Leaning into right now current conditions for everyone, 40s widespread in the forecast currently. And then we'll take a look at the wind chill. You can see once again, Ladysmith, 32 degrees. It feels like that on your skin. 39 over there in Prairie du Chien, 35 in Viroqua, 34 as you go right into areas right by Black River Falls, Sparta, about 36 degrees. And as you roll that and how this all looks, it'll continue as we go through the morning hours and then continue on all the way to the late morning, where it's going to feel like 37 to about, say, 47 degrees. We'll take it into account now for everybody else going into your hourly planner for La Crosse, where you're going to look at conditions to be like this. 40s pretty much all the way into at least the 11 o'clock hour. We're looking at 54 degrees with decreasing clouds gradually. Similar conditions for Eau Claire as well. You're holding on to mostly cloudy conditions, lingering all the way into the 11 o'clock hour. Holding on to wind gusts, as I mentioned before, up to 30 miles per hour possibly in the forecast as we go all the way into the 11 o'clock hour. They begin to taper off just a tad bit and will increase later on into the afternoon. You see the mostly cloudy skies with a little bit of light rainfall going into areas right by Green Bay, but you'll also see today decreasing clouds gradually once we finish out the afternoon and go into the early evening hours. Similar conditions as well. 58 degrees for Eau Claire. You're also going to see mostly cloudy skies with decreasing clouds gradually. 60 degrees for La Crosse today. Other locations will be in the middle 50s all the way up to the low 60s in your forecast.
Thank you for that, Art. Testimony is set to begin this morning in the trial of a woman accused of killing a 6-year-old boy. News 8 Now, Seth Padilla is live at the La Crosse County Courthouse with more on what we can expect. Seth.
Alexandra, testimony is set to get started at 8:45 a.m. here this morning, and 12 jurors and 2 alternates have already been selected as jury selection wrapped up yesterday. Now, Josie Dykeman faces 3 felony counts in the February 2023 death of Alex Xavier, known as AJ Pedron. The charges include first-degree intentional homicide, child neglect, and physical abuse of a child. Prosecutors say Dykeman was the only adult home when the boy became unresponsive. This is not her first child neglect charge either. In 2013, a judge sentenced her to 3 years probation for criminally neglecting her boyfriend's 3-year-old daughter. News 8 Now will have live coverage on News 8 Plus as testimony begins this morning. Reporting live in La Crosse, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
Thank you for that update, Seth. And trial also beginning for a man accused in a road rage shooting homicide in 2024. Todd Geek allegedly shot and killed Kyle Dahl. Geek was charged with first-degree reckless homicide after Dahl's car crashed. An autopsy revealing he died from a gunshot wound. An Eau Claire County man charged in the crash that killed an Onalaska elementary school teacher, Kirk Johnson, faces homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle. Police say his truck crossed the center line and hit an SUV over the weekend. Court documents show Johnson has 5 prior OWI convictions. The crash killed 3rd-grade teacher Kim Clark. The district will have counselors available at all schools when students return today. The La Crosse School Board holding its reorganization meeting after leadership changes. News 8 Now's JDS McGee shares more from the meeting.
Board members elected Trevor Sprague as their new president, following the former president Deb Sukla not being re-elected. Sprague says one of his main focuses will be making sure the board connects with the community.
3 years ago when I ran for the first time, we were all talking about the importance of communication and building public trust, being visible, being active, and doing our best to share all the relevant information to all of the community stakeholders. As president, I think that just becomes even more important.
The meeting also marked the first for newly elected board member Loretta Haas, who says she's ready to step into the role.
Just really looking forward to learning the policies, the procedures, and really how to engage with the public in a more positive way.
The term for the new board president will end in 2029. The future of swimming on La Crosse's north side is up for public debate. City officials say the outdoor pool at Logan Middle School is too expensive to repair, and the pool at Logan High School can't host swim meets. 5 public meetings are scheduled to let residents weigh in. The first is tonight at 6 at Black River Beach Neighborhood Center. Mail surveys also going out to residents. A heads up for drivers, Main Street is now closed between 24th and 26th Streets. Xcel Energy is doing some work. Right now, no word on when the work will wrap up. Severe weather leaving a mark across Wisconsin overnight. Milwaukee taking the brunt with downed trees, power outages, and nearly 100 calls for storm damage. The fire department responded to at least 60 weather-related calls. And parts of Superior are seeing knee-high water after heavy rain. Some parts of the city reporting flooding. King Charles addressing Congress today. It comes as the war in Iran brings tensions between our nations. He'll become the second monarch from the UK to address Congress. His mother, Queen Elizabeth, was the last to do so in 1991. And the suspected gunman from Saturday's White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting is now facing multiple charges. CBS's Bradley Blackburn reports.
He was targeting President Trump.
2 days after the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting, the alleged gunman Cole Allen made his first appearance in court. Clad in blue, the California teacher did not enter a plea to the charges, 2 firearms-related charges and another charge of attempting to assassinate the President of the United States.
There will be additional charges as this investigation continues to unfold.
Investigators say the suspect checked into the Washington Hilton the day before the dinner. Then on Saturday night, he raced through a security checkpoint towards a staircase descending to the packed ballroom.
He was running. I heard bang, bang, bang.
Dinner guest Erin Thielman says the suspect fell right at her feet.
He had his hands out in front of him on the ground, and the shotgun had fallen to his side, so he dropped his gun. And I deemed it safe to get the hell out of there.
Prosecutors released these images of the multiple guns and knives the alleged gunman had at the time of his arrest. The incident has sparked a new debate over the role political rhetoric may have played.
The entire Democrat Party has made their pitch to voters across the country that Donald Trump poses an existential threat to democracy.
I absolutely hate it when this administration tries to point at Democrats as the reason for all political violence. It's happening on both sides of the aisle, and it's completely uncalled for.
The suspect is due back in court on Thursday. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Investigators are still trying to determine how a Secret Service officer was hid in the bulletproof vest. Secret Service says it'll enhance security at events going forward. The president and first lady calling for Jimmy Kimmel to be fired again. Kimmel made a joke on his late night show before the attempted assassination, saying the first lady had, quote, a glow like an expectant widow, end quote. In Truth Social post, President Trump called the statement, quote, really shocking, and called on Disney and ABC to fire Kimmel. A courtroom showdown between 2 of the world's wealthiest men is now in the hands of a jury. Elon Musk is suing OpenAI and its CEO Sam Altman, claiming the company he co-founded abandoned its mission to benefit humanity when it shifted to a for-profit structure. OpenAI firing back, saying Musk is trying to derail the company behind ChatGPT to benefit his own ambitions.
It's a somewhat novel theory that a nonprofit's initial promises about the mission and what they want to do are legally enforceable promises that could lead to breach of charitable trust and unjust enrichment.
In the lawsuit, Musk wants Altman removed from leadership and any monetary damages awarded to OpenAI's nonprofit arm. The time now is 6:08. Still ahead on your morning news, your tax refund could be bigger this year. We'll have those details ahead. Millions of Americans copying a politician's stock trades. We'll tell you about an app making that possible. And gas over $4, and that's not the only thing getting more expensive. What the Iran war is doing to your wallet.
Slow or clogged sink, toilet, or main drain? Maxwell White can help. Ask about our $99 mainline drain opening special. Includes a free camera inspection. Address the root problem now to avoid costly repairs or future damage. Call or book online today.
The pain was just excruciating. It would bring me to tears.
Running just means a lot to me. My feet just really, I was in pain.
And it hurt so terribly in my heels, I started like walking like a T-Rex.
I couldn't continue. I needed to go to the Good Feet store.
And I'm greeted by this gal named Mercy. She said, just try them on.
I thought, oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Now that I have the Good Feet arch support, running is great.
This is the arch support for me.
I'm just telling you, I am grateful. I mean, it's real.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good Feet, good life.
I'm Tom Tiffany. Democrats say I'm too cliche. Well, I did grow up milking cows on a Wisconsin dairy farm. My mom quilts.
Hi.
I've been a dam tender, a boat captain, and a girl dad with perfect attendance at 20 Nutcrackers. I love the Packers, Brewers, Badgers, Old Fashions, everything Wisconsin, except Madison politics. I'm running for governor to cut taxes and red tape, stop Wall Street from buying our homes and big data from bulldozing our farmland. Cliche? You betcha.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
today a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
Honey, for dinner, do you want mac or cheese?
For your birthday party, you can have fun or games.
Are you ready to rock or roll?
We want both.
Don't settle for or. M3 is your yes and insurance partner. World-class expertise, yes, and individual attention. Don't settle for anything less than yes and.
In a world where people may miss a warning signal from their body, one woman.
Hello?
Okay, 2 women are spreading the word.
People with high blood pressure or type 2 diabetes.
Like my mom and you, Chica. Our kidneys could be sending out an SOS about increased risk like heart attack or stroke.
Don't miss the signal. Ask your doctor about a simple urine test called UACR and join our mission.
I just got my permit!
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
In your morning consumer news, more Americans are getting tax refunds this year, and they are bigger. Of the 140 million returns filed, more than 90 million were owed money back. The average refund is up $333 from last year to just over $3,200. Millions of Americans are now automatically copying the stock trades of politicians through an app. It grew out of a Nancy Pelosi tracker that gained more than 1 million social media followers in 2020. Multiple bills to ban congressional stock trading have failed, including one introduced by Wisconsin's Brian Steele in January.
This prevents any member of Congress from being able to benefit financially by any inside information they may gain, and this bill has real teeth.
Until then, Autopilot aims to put the public on equal footing. $1.3 billion currently invested through the app. The Supreme Court heard arguments yesterday on whether people can sue over the weed killer Roundup. Justices appeared divided. Bayer has faced more than 100,000 cancer-related claims over the herbicide. The company denies the chemical glyphosate causes cancer. A ruling is expected by the end of June. Consumer confidence, meanwhile, at a historic low this month, and the Iran war is a big reason why. Jen Sullivan reports.
With inflation ticking up and gas prices spiking, many people are worried about their wallets. In the University of Michigan's latest consumer sentiment reading, a report that measures how people feel about the economy shows people are concerned. In April, sentiment dipped to historic lows.
The consumer sentiment is really telling you that people are exhausted. It's a roller coaster and they want to get off.
Since the war began February 28th, U.S. gas prices have shot up more than 35%. As of Monday, the national average for a gallon of regular gas was $4.11, according to AAA, a far cry from the $2.98 drivers were paying at the pump before the war broke out. The ongoing war has severely impacted maritime traffic through the Strait of Hormuz. It's causing global oil prices to surge and even causing jet fuel shortages, which is making airfare more expensive.
Jet fuel is particularly under pressure right now because of the Strait of Hormuz being closed.
Domestic airfare costs are up 18% for summer travelers. International flights up almost 8% compared to last year, according to Going.com. And it's also impacting food prices because many fertilizers are made with petroleum, and it's costing farmers more to plant.
All the prices of anything that you buy that comes out of the ground is going to be more expensive because so much of it as a global commodity flows through the Strait of Hormuz.
All of this happening ahead of the busy summer travel season, making many Americans more concerned about their finances.
That's a look at your consumer news. We'll send it over to Art now. He's got an update on our forecast.
All right, a cooler air mass has moved in from the northwest, and that's pushing in conditions that are in a wind chill mode right now. We're in widespread 40s with wind chills holding on to widespread 30s. So it's going to feel much cooler on your skin. You probably need a beanie. I'm going to need a beanie as I go back outside and holding on to possibly mostly cloudy skies. You may need to bundle up the kids just a little bit just to give them maybe a light jacket to get through the morning hours. Holding on to temperatures right now, 40s widespread in the forecast. We'll also get into the cloudier skies, or mostly cloudy skies, giving way to at least cloudier skies later on by the late morning hours. Cool conditions will prevail today, holding on to breezy conditions. High pressures in charge, but we'll still fall below seasonal averages for most of the week as you get into the system kind of lingering for a bit. Now, holding on to how this all shapes up, rainfall is getting out of the way. We have decreasing clouds, as you can see, gradually as we go right into the mid to late morning hours. We'll see increasing clouds back to mostly cloudy conditions, leading us into the late morning, taking us right back into mostly cloudy skies, going into your afternoon for lunchtime, and then increasing clouds gradually as we linger all the way to the 4 o'clock hour. Those clouds will start to fall apart going into the early evening hours, where we'll see at least some clearing skies. Possibly then you'll see a little light rainfall trying to get down to the south between La Crosse and Prairie du Chien. A little light moisture sprinkle or two possibly moving in the area. Once we get into Wednesday, though, overnight all the way into it, you're going to be seeing light rainfall. We have about a 20% chance of that happening. Black River Falls all the way down to Prairie du Chien. La Crosse is in that with decreasing clouds. We'll also find ourselves getting into this. Another batch coming back from the Twin Cities as you have decreasing clouds in the forecast area by the 8 o'clock hour in the morning. Well, those clouds will start to have a little bit of light shower activity. That's going to usher in a little bit of mostly cloudy conditions, leading us right back into more showers as we go right down to areas along I-90. As you can see from Winona going all the way down to La Crosse and continuing on. Once again, holding on to that right back down all the way into the Thursday overnight hours into at least 2 o'clock in the morning. How about this, though? We get into today. We're looking at temperatures mostly in the upper 50s. We have some low 60s in the forecast as well, to about 62 degrees for Prairie du Chien. We'll carry over into tonight's forecast where you're looking at 30s, pretty much along the northern tier, with 40s down to the south and central portion of the region. We'll go right back into Wednesday's highs, 50s pretty much widespread in the forecast as well, where we're getting to near 60 degrees. We'll take it into account how this all shapes up with decreasing clouds all the way through the work week, going into a possible frost freeze for Friday night going into Saturday morning. Then we bump temperatures up gradually back up to seasonal averages by Sunday. Sunday night has some light shower activity coming back again, going all the way into the late overnight, and then we'll see by Monday in the afternoon more showers return as a 30% chance.
Thank you, Art. As we wake up this morning, we will leave you with a live look at Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. This is where King Charles is set to address Congress later today. Stay with us. We'll have more news for you after your morning sports blitz.
A couple important conference softball games were able to be snuck in with some rain around the area last night. Highlights from the Diamond, as well as Connor Prelove going for win number 1 in the MLB. The Blitz is up next.
Testimony in the Josie Dykman trial is set to begin this morning. Coming up, I'll have the case details you need to know.
Maxwell White wants you to love your water. Preventative maintenance helps to keep the love going. Maxwell White can get your equipment running right so it can last longer and save you money. Call Maxwell White today. Water conditioning done right.
Password 1234.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is the job for Sponsored Jobs.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
Get an 11% rebate on everything for your outdoor project at Menards. Shop the largest in-stock selection of AC2 pressure-treated lumber and thick decking. All easy to load into your vehicle in our drive-through lumber yard. Plus, get free estimates using our easy-to-use deck design program. Available in-store or on Menards.com. Get an 11% rebate on AC2 pressure-treated lumber and thick decking at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep you out of the picture. Now, there's Skyrizi.
I've got places to go and I'm feeling free. Controlling my symptoms means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
Get back in the picture. Skyrizi is proven to help deliver relief, repair, and remission. Feel significant symptom relief as early as 4 weeks. Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year, and help people achieve lasting remission.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or UC.
Ready to get back in the picture with Skyrizi?
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and UC combined.
Tired of hard water and harsh chlorine? Maxwell White Water Conditioning brings you the all-new dual media water softener. Say hello to softer skin, luxurious hair, and water that feels amazing. Call Maxwell White today, where better water starts here.
Keeping you safe and ahead of the storm with current conditions and updated video forecasts from the local team that warns you first. The News 8 Now First Warn Weather app, giving you more than what you'd expect. Get it now. No, seriously, like, right now. News 8 Now Sports.
Welcome into the Blitz. Well, wet weather, again, affecting some games across the area yesterday, but we did have a couple of crucial conference matchups, including an MVC rivalry over in Onalaska. Hilltoppers taking on La Crosse Central. First inning, first batter of the game, Elena Wagner gonna lift one over to shallow right field. Nearly caught in and out of the glove. Central gets their leadoff hitter on base, and later in the inning, she would score on a pass ball to give Central the lead. But Onalaska would answer with 2 on. Zoe Lichty lines one through to left field. That would score a run to tie the game. Then later in the inning, Kylie Gilhausen lays down a perfect bunt as she beats out the throw and brings in a run. Hilltoppers would take the lead. Third inning, now it's Sydney Krause up to bat, and she sends a laser into right center field. That gets all the way to the wall. She's in with a leadoff triple. She would later score, and she was lights out in the circle. 5 innings, just 2 hits allowed, and Onalaska gets the win, 5-1. Let's head north to Galesville. Redhawks taking on Arcadia. Top of the 5th here. Tatum Draskowski stepping up to the plate, and this one is going, and gone. 2-run blast for her cuts the deficit to 4. GET would step up defensively with the bases loaded. Ruby Johnson ranging over. She'll make the catch to end the threat for the visitors. And the next frame, more defense on display. Sammy Filla snags it for the out. And then in the bottom of the 6th, Larissa Thompson with a grounder that finds the outfield. Alexis Oilette scores. Redhawks hand the Raiders just their 2nd loss of the season, 9-4. Second career start for the Tolma native Connor Prelip last night in the Bigs, in the first at home, and man, did he impress. The Rook did not allow a single hit for the first 4 innings. He finished the game with 5 Ks in 5 innings pitched and just 1 single allowed. And offensively for the Twins, pretty darn good too. Byron Buxton right here, sending out a souvenir to left field to make it a 7-run lead for the Twins. And congrats to Connor Prelip as he notched his first major league win as the Twins take this one 11-4. And in case you didn't hear, WIAA State Track staying in La Crosse until at least 2034. Hear from Executive Director Stephanie Hauser on that on our website. That'll do it for the Blitz. Hope to see you back here later tonight.
TJR Home Improvements is your local all-inclusive remodeler, delivering quality work from kitchens and bathrooms to full remodels, new construction, and outdoor living spaces. Backed by 5-star reviews and known for responsive, clear communication. TJR Improvements, bringing your vision to life start to finish.
We're all paying more. Utility bills are through the roof. Now, gas prices. And Congressman Derek Van Orden is making it worse. Derek Van Orden voted to slash clean energy production, raising energy costs. Electricity costs could go up $300 a year in Wisconsin. And Derek Van Orden voted to support the war in Iran that's causing gas prices to skyrocket. Tell Congressman Derek Van Orden, stop raising energy costs.
In a world where people may miss a warning signal from their body, one woman, okay, 2 women are spreading the word.
People with high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. Like my mom and you, Chica. Our kidneys could be sending out an SOS. About increased risk like heart attack or stroke.
Don't miss the signal. Ask your doctor about a simple urine test called UACR and join our mission.
I just got my permit!
We really care about our employees and their families, and then also the community as a whole.
We have a lot of really good employees. It's like a family around here.
The customer is always number one. That's always our goal, to get them running.
Having Carrier as their main product, with the support that they give us, the commitment to their product, to our people, is outstanding.
From the first call that you make, we'll take care of you every step of the way.
And air conditioning, your comfort is our business.
Crispy chicken sandwiches are on sale for $3.99 and 8-piece bone-in chicken only $9.99. We got you covered. Quick Trip.
Honey, for dinner, do you want mac or cheese?
For your birthday party, you can have fun or games.
Are you ready to rock or roll?
We want both.
Don't settle for or. M3 is your yes and insurance partner. World-class expertise, yes, and individual attention. Don't settle for anything less than yes and.
TJR Home Improvements is your local all-inclusive general contractor, delivering quality work from kitchens and bathrooms to full remodels, new construction, and outdoor living spaces. Backed by 5-star reviews and known for responsive, clear communication. TJR Improvements, bringing your vision to life start to finish.
Call Hupy and Abraham. They really do mean business.
A bit of a wind chill this early morning has moved in. More about that coming for in just a moment.
Testimony in the Josie Dykeman trial is set to begin this morning. Up next, I'll have all the case details.
Right now this morning, King Charles set to address Congress what day 2 of the royal visit includes. And a billionaire versus billionaire battle now in front of a jury. What Elon Musk is accusing OpenAI of.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now this morning.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Alexandra Carter. On this Tuesday, April 28th, it is 6:27. Thanks for waking up with us. We'll start by getting a check on our forecast today with meteorologist Art Jarrett. Art, you say it's going to be a little bit breezy out there.
Hey, out there right now, yeah, we're going to see winds up to 22 to 25 miles per hour, possibly up to 30 miles per hour. We'll also hold on to cooler conditions today, leading into how this all shapes up. Mostly cloudy skies currently right now with a bit of a wind chill, as you can see. We'll kick it into the temperatures right now, widespread 40s in the forecast, but it feels like you're in widespread 30s. So you're going to need that light jacket to get through the morning hours. You'll also find yourselves going all the way through the 9 o'clock hour into the 10 o'clock hour with that wind chill still lingering. We'll go into we'll go into the late morning hours. You're looking at temperatures picking up around, say, 54 degrees by the time you get in the 11 o'clock hour. We'll start to warm you up out of the 40s. Eau Claire will follow suit as well. Low 40s leading into the late morning hours. We'll get up to around 51 for you with still those clouds lingering. We'll hold on to the wind gusts, as you can see, up to 30 miles per hour. That goes all the way into the noon hour as they gradually taper down to at least 25 to 27 miles per hour. Then we'll get into how this all shapes up. Clouds will start to dissipate, and we'll get into at least a view of some sunshine later on this early afternoon. And once again, by the time we get into the late day, by 4 o'clock, you'll see temperatures around 60 degrees, holding on to sunnier skies, 58 degrees for areas about Eau Claire, and you're holding on to some sunshine on the way for you there as well. Once we get into how this all shapes up for your day, though, we'll finish out with middle to upper 50s to around the low 60s. Back to you.
Thank you, Art. Testimony is set to begin this morning in the trial of a woman accused of killing a 6-year-old boy. News 8 Now, Seth Padilla is live at the La Crosse County Courthouse with what we can expect today. Seth.
Good morning, Alexandra. Yeah, testimony is set to get started at 8:45 here this morning. 12 jurors and 2 alternates have already been selected as jury selection wrapped up yesterday. Now, Josie Dykeman faces 3 felony counts in the February 2023 death of Alex Xavier, known as AJ Pedron. The charges include first-degree intentional homicide, child neglect, and physical abuse of a child. Prosecutors say Dykeman was the only adult home when the boy became unresponsive. This is not her first child neglect charge either. In 2013, a judge sentenced her to 3 years probation for criminally neglecting her boyfriend's 3-year-old daughter. News 8 Now will have live coverage on News 8 Plus as testimony begins this morning. Reporting live in La Crosse, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
All right, Seth, thank you for that update. More to come there at noon. Trial also getting underway for the man accused in a road rage shooting homicide in 2024. Todd Geek allegedly shot and killed Kyle Dahl. Geek was charged with first-degree reckless homicide after Dahl's car crashed. An autopsy revealed he died from a gunshot wound. An Eau Claire County man is charged in the crash that killed an Onalaska elementary school teacher, Kirk Johnson, facing homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle charges. Police say his truck crossed the center line and hit an SUV on Saturday. Court documents show Johnson has 5 prior OWI convictions. The crash killed 3rd grade teacher Kim Clark. The district will have counselors available at all schools when students return today. The La Crosse School Board holding its reorganization meeting after leadership changes. News 8 Now's Jadius McGee shares more from the meeting.
Board members elected Trevor Sprague as their new president, following the former president Deb Sukla not being reelected. Sprague says one of his main focuses will be making sure the board connects with the community.
3 years ago when I ran for the first time, we were all talking about the importance of communication and building public trust, being visible, being active, and doing our best to share all the relevant information to all of the community stakeholders. As president, I think that just becomes even more important.
The meeting also marked the first for newly elected board member Loretta Haas, who says she's ready to step into the role.
Just really looking forward to learning the policies, the procedures, and really how to engage with the public in a more positive way.
That was Jadius McGee reporting. The term for the new board president will end in 2029. And the future of swimming on La Crosse's north side is up for public debate. City officials say the outdoor pool at Logan Middle School is too expensive to repair, and the pool at Logan High School can't host swim meets. 5 public meetings are scheduled to let residents weigh in. The first is tonight at 6 at Black River Beach Neighborhood Center. Mail survey is also going out to residents. Heads up for drivers this morning. Main Street is now closed between 24th and 26th Streets. XL Energy doing some work. No word on when they'll be finished. The La Crosse Children's Museum has a new way for kids to take flight. The Pigs Can Fly exhibit features pieces of a real airplane, including the cockpit, wings, and tail. Kids can dress up as pilots and explore the dashboard and gauges. The new addition completes the museum's lower level, now covering travel by sea, land, and air. Severe weather leaving a mark across Wisconsin overnight. Milwaukee is taking the brunt of that with downed trees, power outages, and nearly 100 calls for storm damage. The fire department responding to at least 60 of those weather-related calls. Parts of Superior saw some knee-high water after heavy rain. Look at that. Some parts of the city, as you can see here and imagine, are reporting major flooding. King Charles will address Congress today. It comes as the war in Iran is bringing tensions between the two nations. He'll become the second monarch from the UK to address Congress. His mother, Queen Elizabeth, was the last to do so in 1991. A suspected gunman from Saturday's White House Correspondents' Dinner now facing multiple charges, as Bradley Blackburn explains.
He was targeting President Trump.
2 days after the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting, the alleged gunman Cole Allen made his first appearance in court. Clad in blue, the California teacher did not enter a plea to the charges, 2 firearms-related charges and another charge of attempting to assassinate the President of the United States.
There will be additional charges as this investigation continues to unfold.
Investigators say the suspect checked into the Washington Hilton the day before the dinner. Then on Saturday night, he raced through a security checkpoint towards a staircase descending to the packed ballroom.
He was running. I heard bang, bang, bang.
Dinner guest Erin Thielman says the suspect fell right at her feet.
He had his hands out in front of him on the ground, and the shotgun had fallen to his side, so he dropped his gun. And I deemed it safe to get the hell out of there.
Prosecutors released these images of the multiple guns and knives the alleged gunman had at the time of his arrest. The incident has sparked a new debate over the role political rhetoric may have played.
The entire Democrat Party has made their pitch to voters across the country that Donald Trump poses an existential threat to democracy.
I absolutely hate it when this administration tries to point at Democrats as a reason for all political violence. It's happening on both sides of the aisle, and it's completely uncalled for.
The suspect is due back in court on Thursday. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Investigators are still trying to determine how a Secret Service officer was hit in the bulletproof vest during the incident. Secret Service says it'll enhance security at events going forward. And the president and first lady calling for Jimmy Kimmel to be fired once again. Kimmel made a joke on his late night show before the attempted assassination, saying the first lady had, quote, a glow like an expectant widow. On Truth Social, the president called that statement really shocking and called on Disney and ABC to fire Kimmel. A courtroom showdown between 2 of the world's wealthiest men now in the hands of a jury. Elon Musk is suing OpenAI and its CEO Sam Altman, claiming the company he co-founded abandoned its mission to benefit humanity when it shifted to a for-profit structure. OpenAI firing back, saying Musk is trying to derail the company behind ChatGPT to benefit his own AI ambitions.
It's a somewhat novel theory that a nonprofit's initial promises about the mission and what they want to do are legally enforceable promises that could lead to breach of charitable trust and unjust enrichment.
In the lawsuit, Musk wants Altman removed from leadership and any monetary damages awarded to OpenAI's nonprofit arm. New state laws aim to stop child predators before abuse happens. The push coming after hundreds of sexual misconduct allegations against licensed educators over a 5-year span. Ken Kozarowski reports.
A bombshell report. From 2018 to 23, the state's Department of Public Instruction investigated over 450 misconduct claims against licensed educators. Almost half involved sexual misconduct or grooming allegations.
We will always act swiftly and decisively to protect kids.
Grooming generally refers to a pattern of conduct designed to manipulate children into sexual acts. But it was not defined as a criminal offense under state law. That's part of what lawmakers say drove changes at the Capitol this spring. New laws now criminalize and officially define grooming behavior.
It certainly is applicable to schools, but it could be applicable to coaches, healthcare providers, childcare providers, your babysitter down the street.
Another law now requires schools to provide annual training on identifying grooming and professional boundary crossing.
And that doesn't just mean licensed educators, it means paraprofessionals. Everybody has to have that training.
Those materials aren't new. DPI in 2020 published a sample school policy on boundary crossing, and schools like Onalaska and Holman currently have policies defining what behavior crosses the line into sexual misconduct. Lawmakers say the new laws will put everyone in schools and beyond on the same page.
It will give a lot more weight to those claims and accusations.
State Senator Jesse James is a longtime police officer. He says making grooming a felony empowers law enforcement to protect children.
I think this is very proactive legislation that will help deter many acts.
That should clear any obstacles to removing criminals from state classrooms. But in a hearing last November, the amount of DPI officials tasked with conducting license investigations left lawmakers stunned.
Specifically, it's 1.5 FTE, but they have access to a full legal team.
1.5. Is that sufficient?
As it is right now, we could use more resources.
When DPI learns of misconduct claims, they're usually not the first to know. Law enforcement and school districts are usually running their own investigations.
They're often following up saying, hey, Sheriff's Department, have you completed this? Hey, school district, are you done with this particular investigation? And without subpoena power, we're doing that in a voluntary fashion with them. Sometimes they tell us to pound sand.
Underly and DPI maintain that their investigative work with law enforcement and school districts have consistently gotten the worst offenders out of the classroom.
And when we revoke their license, they are not teaching again.
But lawmakers agree. Stiffer penalties and speedier investigations have the power to make a critical difference.
Oftentimes, predators will be grooming a child for a long period of time before there's any physical contact that crosses the line. Mm-hmm. If you can catch that person and charge them with a felony before an assault occurs, you're saving a child a whole lot of lifetime of trauma.
Before we head to break, it's time to look at today's Look Who's 8.
All right, Nella is 8 weeks and she loves naps and her family.
The purple monkey. I know that purple monkey well. Turner is 18. He likes to shoot trap, work on his trucks, and wrestle.
Right on. Haley is 18. Her aunt says she's a hard worker and a CNA and is graduating this year from high school.
Niall is 88. He's a retired art teacher, and his son says he is well loved. Happy birthday.
Right on. If you know a special someone turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 18, 80, or 88 years old soon, we'd love to feature them.
Just upload their photo to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Pictures button underneath the Home tab. Coming up, a local cleanup event that's been making a difference for 3 decades. The latest on this year's River Cleanup, just ahead.
Witness a philosophical journey around the Challenger disaster with LCT's staged reading of Defying Gravity. Tickets are on sale now. Call or stop into the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
Shop for a cause at Home Seasonal Concepts. Home will give you 10% off sale prices on porch and patio when you donate $10 to help ovarian cancer research. Give $10 to Mocha and get 10% off sale prices now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
It's time to vote for Best of La Crosse County. Pick your favorites in each category now through April 30th. We'll announce all of the winners on June 1st. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Here at Schneider Heating, we have a huge emphasis on culture, getting along, working together. We follow through on our promises, and we get the job done.
We're not just putting in a furnace. You're hiring the whole company.
From the first call that you make, we'll take care of you every step of the way.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or just announced. Get a total value of over $7,100 on the Sierra 1500 model. Plus get $3,000 trade allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. Now I have Rinvoq, a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. See a head-to-head study of Rinvoq versus another treatment at rinvoq.com/see the data. Talk to your dermatologist if you're not doing well on your current pill or injection to see if Rinvoq is right for you.
Shop for a cause at Home Sleep Express. Donate $10 to help ovarian cancer research, and Home will give you 10% off Prana Sleep and Thomas Cole Sleep mattresses. Plus, get 3-year special financing. Give $10, get 10% off sale prices right now at Home Sleep Express.
Witness a philosophical journey around the Challenger disaster with LCT's staged reading of Defying Gravity. Tickets are on sale now. Call or stop into the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
Well, good morning to you and welcome back as we get into your local forecast right now. Local temperatures are still holding on to a wind chill that's out there currently right now. You're looking at 47 degrees in La Crosse, feels like 41 degrees, 44 in Eau Claire with mostly cloudy skies, feels like 38 degrees on your skin. You take it right over to Winona, 46 degrees, feels like 41 degrees out there right now. So we're having this northwesterly flow moving in, and it's keeping us cold not only for today, but it's going to carry over all through the week. And as it does, we're going to see temperatures are mostly in the 40s right now. It's going to start to move us into the 30s as we go starting into tomorrow, possibly leaning all the way to the remainder of the week. Possibly temperatures could get below freezing in some cases by the time we get into Saturday morning. Hey, clouds this morning you're going to see gradually getting out of the way, and eventually we'll see some clearing, and then some clouds will start to return as we go right back into the late morning hours. Cool conditions will prevail today. High pressure is in charge, but it's not really going to help us out much to keeping us above average. We're going to be below average all through the week and continue to come back again up to seasonal average possibly by Sunday. We'll hold on to again as we load into some clearing skies going right through sunrise and into your 7 o'clock hour. By the time we get in the late morning, clouds come back again, as I mentioned. Then we'll see them kind of go back again, kind of open up the skies a little bit for us as we finish out the day, and then come back again with some cloud cover to finish out going into the evening hours with light rainfall trying to cut across between La Crosse and Prairie du Chien. It's just about maybe a 10% chance of that happening, so it may be just a sprinkle or two in the forecast. But once we get into the overnight hours, you're seeing this rainfall. It's about a 20% chance of that happening down to the south once again between Winona, La Crosse, all the way down to Prairie du Chien, getting up to Black River Falls as well. Then that continues to track out, goes back again with some clearing skies as we go through the sunrise tomorrow. And then as we, I should say, we see that continue to turn into showers. As that does, it's going to bring showers all the way from the Twin Cities to Eau Claire, all the way down towards Winona, La Crosse, and Prairie du Chien, with shower activity coming back down again. Once again, it's only a 20% chance of that occurring. But you're going to see that continue on all the way through the evening hours, possibly kicking back through La Crosse again by the 8 o'clock hour to finish out the evening commute. And then we'll see clearing skies up to the north, and then this rainfall finishes out by 2 o'clock in the morning. We'll see tomorrow. Well, today I should say mostly upper 50s to the low 60s in the forecast. Possibly now Prairie du Chien showing now 63 degrees. It was only about 62 earlier. You're holding on as we go into the overnight hours. I mentioned 30s return up to the northern tier of the region, getting into central portion and down to the south. We'll see those low 40s in the forecast. Then we'll carry over to Wednesday's highs, looking at least widespread 50s, getting into a near 60 degrees by Prairie du Chien. And then we'll get into how this all sets up for what's going to occur for the next few days. Well, the possibility of a little bit of shower activity possibly for Wednesday, as I mentioned. We'll see temperatures dropping down into the 50s, possibly around, again, in the early morning, those temperatures will be in the 60s, maybe even some upper 20s in some cases by the time we get Friday into Saturday. We'll get into those temperatures gradually coming back again with a warming trend going into Saturday and Sunday. Will bring us back to Sunday to be seasonal averages by Sunday, about 65 degrees. Rainfall returns on Monday in the evening and, afternoon hours as well. Be safe and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Art. New this morning, more than 30 years of pulling trash from local waterways, and the volunteers behind River Cleanup La Crosse are at it again this year. Here with a preview of this year's event is Wayne from the River Cleanup. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, great to see you. So tell us a little bit about what the River Cleanup is and what volunteers can expect.
Well, the River Cleanup, a lot of people come with their boats and volunteers that walk the shores, so they don't need a boat to come and volunteer. And what they can expect is to work hard, make a difference in our community, and to beautify our community. And they feel proud that they contribute to that.
Okay, yeah, the river does so much for us, right? So it's a chance to give back. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, so where can we sign up and where are the landings?
Well, the landings are 7th Street behind Lutheran Hospital, Logan Street behind Powerhouse Marine, and Goose Island by the shelter there, and then the Fred Monk landing at Bryce Prairie.
Okay, so there's a few different options. We'll get those up on the screen for people to see. And people can just show up there, or should they sign up ahead of time?
Well, you can sign up ahead of time at www.rivercleanuplacrosse.com. And that got a lot of information. Actually, I have good pictures of each landing where you can come.
Okay.
And the day of, you can sign up the day of too.
Okay, good to know. All right, good to know. So then last year alone, you removed more than 30,000 pounds of trash. So what kinds of things, that's a huge number. What kind of things are these volunteers pulling out?
Well, they find, unfortunately, they find a lot of trash and plastic that won't deteriorate and just lay there for years to
Forever,
come,
right.
forever.
Yeah.
They get way too much of that. But they also find, you know, like LP tanks, hot water heaters,
Wow.
tons of appliances, refrigerators, stoves, stuff
my
like
gosh.
that. One year they found a hospital gurney, you know, a whole, you know, so
Wow.
you never know. But that's what the volunteers like. They see them not only making a difference, but then the camaraderie and the smile on their face that they help get that stuff out of the water.
Yeah.
And into them dumpsters when they start filling up real fast.
Okay.
It's been the cleanup's 33rd year. What keeps people coming back?
I think when we first started it 33 years ago, we had hoped that the community would get behind it, and they sure did. We've had a good core group, but it's been growing every year.
Yeah.
This is a community-minded community, as you know yourself.
Yeah.
And the river does mean so much to all of us, all the waterways, and for them to participate in it, you know. So I think that's what they keep coming back, is a smile on their face at the end of the day.
Yeah, okay. And you are looking for volunteers, so how can we get involved?
Well, you can sign up that day, or you can go, again, we have a very good website, and they can go there and get some more information, lots of pictures, and kind of get a feel for what the river cleanup is all about before they even participate, if they haven't done it before.
Okay, and so you do accept volunteers. You're probably looking for volunteers with a
Always.
boat, but you don't have to have a boat.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're always looking for volunteers. It's been growing every year, and we're up
Yeah.
to almost 600 volunteers.
Wow.
And cleaning up a bigger stretch of the river because we get more volunteers.
Yeah.
So we're always looking for more volunteers, and again, they don't need a boat.
Just come with what they have,
Just
what
come
they
with
can.
what they got.
Okay.
And the coordinators, you know, if they're nervous about where they want to go or what they're going to do, the coordinators will help them when they sign in. They have to sign in at every before they start, and the coordinator will give them some direction if they don't know where they want to go.
Okay, they'll be
Most
there
of
to
them
guide
have
them.
a spot that they've seen that the trash is piling up
Oh.
along the river bank somewhere where they're driving or something,
Uh-huh.
and they know where they want to go. But some don't. And
Right.
if they don't, the coordinator will give them some direction.
Point them in the right direction.
And they may see a beautiful part of the river they've never seen before as well. Hey, so after a long morning on the river, tell me, there's an after party after this too?
Yeah, we started that 33 years ago too, and I think that's a big part because you sit there and you see the camaraderie,
Yeah.
because every like-minded people, you know, they sit there and they, you know, share their stories, what they found that day and everything, and again, the smiles on their face when they're sitting around. And we have some door prizes. The community and the business community has gotten behind us from day one, which helped us grow it, you know, besides the volunteers, for us to get the door prizes and stuff like that. So
Yeah, very fun.
it's been a very sportive event since we
Okay.
started it.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here to tell us about it. We appreciate your time.
Well, thank you for the opportunity.
No problem. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I'm Nate Burleson. Coming up on CBS Mornings, Tracker star Justin Hartley will be with us. He'll tell us what to expect in the last few episodes of the 3rd season. That's coming up on CBS Mornings.
We're a team you can trust, and we're local. We see our members out in the public all the time. Want to be able to look them in the eye and know that we did right by them.
Firefighters Credit Union. At Blaze Farm and Fleet, we know you do things your way. So why shop the same retail giants as everyone else when you can find the same trusted products you want and need at unbeatable farm and fleet prices? Right now, during our spring footwear event, Skechers are buy one, get one half price. $30 off these men's Ariat shoes, $39.99. Plus, stock up for spring fishing with lures, jigs, and plastic baits, all buy 3, get 1 free. Find value on the things you value. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
What's Spectrum One? It's internet, Wi-Fi, and mobile working together as one. That means it's faster Wi-Fi on your phone.
It's boosted speeds for streaming whatever, whenever. Let's go!
And it's secure internet.
It's keeping kids like us safe online.
And it's saving $1,000 guaranteed, or Spectrum will cover the difference.
It's spending our money on better things.
Spectrum One. It's internet, Wi-Fi, and mobile working together as one. Switch today at spectrum.com.
In a world where people may miss a warning signal from their body, one woman. Hello? Okay, 2 women are spreading the word.
People with high blood pressure or type 2 diabetes. Like my mom and you, Chica. Our kidneys could be sending out an SOS about increased risk like heart attack or stroke. Don't miss the signal. Ask your doctor about a simple urine test called UACR and join our mission.
I just got my permit!
I'm standing here in the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today, expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people. And being the team you can trust means being here for you.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
The First Warn Weather Team is tracking.
You better believe they are.
Large hail, strong winds, tornadoes.
No matter what the conditions.
You got flood watch kicking in.
There's from warning hail to flash flood warning.
A lot of water on the roads.
The First Warn team warns you first.
Driving us to another alert day today.
And stays till the threat is gone.
Well, we continue to monitor the severe weather event that's going on, and right now,
expect more from your weather coverage. First Warn Weather on News 8 Now.
And show you what the threat is looking like for tomorrow.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app.
Testimony gets underway at 8:45 this morning in the trial of Josie Dykeman. Now, 12 jurors and 2 alternates are seated and ready after jury selection wrapped up yesterday. Josie Dykeman faces 3 felony counts in the February 2023 death of Alex Xavier, known as AJ Pedron. The charges include first-degree intentional homicide, child neglect, and physical abuse of a child. Prosecutors say Dykeman was the only adult home when the boy became unresponsive. This is not her first child neglect charge either. In 2013, a judge sentenced her to 3 years probation for criminally neglecting her boyfriend's 3-year-old daughter. News 8 Now will have live coverage on News 8 Plus as the testimony begins this morning. Reporting live in La Crosse, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
A heads up for drivers, Main Street is now closed between 24th and 26th Streets. Xcel Energy is doing some work. Right now, no word on when the work will be wrapped up. King Charles will address Congress today. It comes as the war in Iran brings tensions between our 2 nations. He'll become the 2nd monarch from the UK to address Congress. His mother, Queen Elizabeth, was the last to do so in 1991. A Minneapolis home is turning heads this spring, and it's all thanks to tulips. The Tulip House is back in full bloom under new ownership after nearly shutting down. When the season ends, the owner plans to swap the bulbs out for a summer garden. It's a tricky time of year to plant, isn't it?
It is a tricky time.
Already bloom and die, unfortunately.
But
got to cover them up, I guess.
It's a beautiful view, though,
Yeah,
right?
it is beautiful. Yeah, so nice.
Yeah, we get into how this all shapes up. We're going to see temperatures falling gradually as we go right through the week. We'll see the temperatures start to turn into 30s in the morning, possibly even colder. We'll see it Friday into Saturday. We can see a frost freeze, and anybody that has any flowers like that could have a little bit of trouble with vegetation there. We'll also get into the strongest wind gusts up to around 30 miles per hour plus going into the forecast by around 10 o'clock this morning. Highs will be in the 50s and some low 60s in the forecast for you. We'll continue to cool those temperatures down. As you can see, our high for this time of year is around 65 degrees, and we'll be below that until we get back into Sunday. Holding on to conditions as well, a little bit of light showers for Wednesday morning, and then carries over to Wednesday night. Then we see cooler conditions, and then we're going to warm you back up over the weekend.
All right, that's what we like to hear. Warm it up for the weekend. Thank you for that, Art. Thank you for waking up with us. We will see you back here at noon.